In today's video, we're going to be talking about 5 reasons that cutting your hair helps you spiritually. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new. Make sure that you subscribe before you leave, that way you'll never miss out on another video. Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 5 reasons that cutting your hair benefits you spiritually. Now, ever since I was little, every month my grandma would cut off a little bit of my hair, and for me it's a habit, and up until I grew older, up until now, I still do this, and I still believe that cutting a little bit of your hair, even if it's just taking a little tiny snip and cutting a little bit every single month, helps you cleanse negative energy, and we're going to get all into the reasons why in this video. So if you're interested, then keep on watching. So hair is sacred in a lot of cultures. It absorbs energies over long periods of time. If I'm nasally, it's because I did catch a cold a few days ago and I'm just getting over it. When I catch a cold, I get even more nasally than I already am. Just an FYI. There are some cultures that actually forbid the cutting of your hair, and that's because they believe that your hair is like an antenna to the cosmos, to the universe. And then there are cultures that will shave their entire heads after a death in the family, which is what my culture does. And I grew up with that tradition. I fully don't understand the reasoning behind it. That's something that I definitely do want to look into of why that's done. I know for a lot of females, after we go through a very, very traumatic event, we cut our hair, and we don't even sometimes realize why we're doing it, but it's a symbol of change, and it's a symbol of like a rebirth of ourselves. But let's get into the reasons why cutting your hair is so spiritually beneficial. So reason number 1, and this is probably the biggest reason why I cut my hair every single month myself. By the way, if you guys want a tutorial on how to get these layers, I cut my hair myself every single month, and I have videos on my channel. I'll leave the whole playlist of how I cut my hair. Front facing layers, bangs, long layers, short layers, all that stuff. But back to the video, cutting your hair is a form of removing negative energy from yourself. Our hair absorbs the energies of everything we have been through in the past few months, in the past few years even. Now this is where it's up to you. You can get a drastic cut, or you can just get a little tiny trim. And sometimes if I feel like I have stagnant energy, dull energy, or a lot of negative energy, I can't seem to think straight, whatever is going on that is causing my vibration to lower, I will go and I will take a little bit of my hair, even if it's a tiny, tiny bit, and I will snip it. And I will snip it with the intention of getting rid of that energy, that low vibrational feeling. Reason number 2, I want you to think about something. I want you to think about how it feels after you get a haircut, whether it's a trim, a full-on drastic cut, whatever it may be. But how do you feel after you get a haircut? Did you ever notice? Did you ever come out of the salon, or even if you did it at home or somebody else did it for you, did you ever notice what you felt like afterwards? You feel more refreshed, renewed, just new. There's this newness, right? It's a new energy. It literally changes your energy in minutes just by cutting your hair. Sometimes we even feel more confident, we feel more beautiful, we feel neater, more polished, more put together, and your energy picks up on this feeling. Not only just your energy, but other people pick up on this feeling that you start emitting after something just as simple as a little haircut. Number 3. Siddhartha, or Buddha, actually cut off all his hair, or he had his hair shaved all the way off, something like that, but he did that right before his journey to enlightenment. This is really beautiful because it shows us the ties that we have with our hair and our own identity. Siddhartha, or Buddha, actually cut his hair because he saw it as a symbol of his own high status. Basically, he cut it to physically let everybody know and physically see that he's about to change his life. So haircuts have a very powerful change or transformation energy that comes along with it, and you can literally feel it. Now this is where you have the option to cut a little tiny piece of your hair. You can go for a trim, you can go for a full-on cut, or you can shave the bald. Whatever the level of change and transformation you want to attract into your life. Number 4. It's a signal to the universe that you're getting rid of the old and you're bringing in the new. You're getting rid of old, dry, dead energy, hair, and you're inviting and bringing in the new. You're actually doing a physical action by cutting your hair to let the universe know that you're getting rid of the old, that you're getting rid of what no longer makes you feel good. And this in turn creates an energy, it creates a momentum, and it lets the universe know, okay, this is not just her cutting her hair. This is her cutting her hair to let me know that I need to bring more newer things into her life, because she literally just sacrificed a piece of herself to tell me that she's ready for the new. It's almost like a release and a purge from your own energy, from your own aura, from your own body, of the things you want to let go of. And number 5, some people believe that our hair is linked to our nervous system. The strands of our hair are so sensitive that they can act like antennas. They can attract, channel, and pull energy. It can provide us clarity and guidance from other energies, and it's very important for us to keep our antennas fresh. I actually went to the bookstore yesterday and I found a book by Dr. Emoto, and he actually studied water and the effects of negative thinking and positive thinking and what it does to water. Now that is fascinating to me, because if you put a negative thought into water, it changes its physical structure. If you put a positive thought into water, it changes its physical structure. So we as human beings are made of almost 70% water. So imagine negative and positive energies, negative positive words, negative positive thoughts. They affect us. They literally affect our DNA. So I read a little piece of it really quickly at the bookstore, where he was mentioning that he could figure out so much about a person just by examining their hair. And it had to do with water. And I think that it had to do with something about the moisture in our hair, like the water in our hair or something like that. I'm not sure. I have to read the whole book, but that just really got my attention, really provoked some thinking inside of me, and I wanted to make this video for you guys. So these are 5 reasons that it's very beneficial to cut your hair, whether it's a full-on trim, haircut, shaving it, or even just taking a little millimeter and cutting it off. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!